Welcome to Episode 1 of Architecting Intelligence, a series introducing original enterprise concepts from author Enamul Haque and his book, The AI-Powered Enterprise, Reshaping Business as We Know It. In this episode, we explore the shadow AI paradox and the shadow AI management system. What if your organization's most valuable AI innovation is already happening right now, but no executive actually knows about it? Across the enterprise, employees are actively bypassing official IT pipelines and using artificial intelligence to solve practical problems. Finance analysts are refining reconciliation methods. Customer service professionals are improving the clarity and empathy of their responses. This widespread adoption occurs because operational demand consistently outpaces formal technology provision. Teams need immediate solutions to do their jobs, and the approved enterprise architecture is often too slow to provide them. These independent workarounds are not random anomalies. They are direct evidence that the formal organizational blueprint is failing to keep pace with how modern work actually gets done. When leadership discovers these unofficial tools, the immediate reaction is often strict prohibition. Unvetted applications introduce severe vulnerabilities to data security, privacy, regulatory compliance, and intellectual property. Yet this identical activity simultaneously functions as an innovation signal. A finance analyst exposing data to an unsecured model certainly creates a compliance risk, but they are also revealing an unmet business need and a highly valuable process improvement. Author Enamul Haque identifies this tension as the shadow AI paradox. Unofficial AI must be understood as both a governance concern and a source of strategic intelligence. The paradox dictates that attempting to control these experiments solely through strict prohibition does not stop the behavior, it only drives the activity deeper underground. As employees hide their methods to avoid punishment, the executive suite loses visibility into both the risk and the innovation. Traditional IT policies that rely purely on prohibition achieve the worst possible outcome. They maximize organizational blindness while destroying potential strategic value. If banning every tool drives risk underground and allowing unrestricted access invites chaos, organizations require a disciplined middle path. In his book, Enamul Haque introduces the shadow AI management system, known as SAMS, as the necessary strategic alternative. SAMS functions as a structured enterprise pathway to evaluate both risk and value while maintaining all existing security, privacy, and legal requirements. It shifts the central governance question from how do we stop this to how do we make it visible, control unacceptable risk, and convert the valuable logic into approved capability. This moves the enterprise posture away from reactionary defense and toward proactive, governed innovation enablement. SAMS guides an idea from discovery to scale through 4 connected principles. The first principle is discovery over detection. Instead of hunting for policy violations, the organization establishes trusted channels to discover what business problems employees are trying to solve. Next is governance as acceleration. A low-consequence productivity tweak moves rapidly into approved use, while a tool handling sensitive customer data faces rigorous, proportionate checks. The third principle is innovation transformation. Here, the useful logic of a process is separated from the unsafe external wrapper it was built in. Take an illustrative scenario. A finance analyst uses an unsafe external AI tool to reconcile accounts. SAMS extracts the analytical logic, secures the financial data, tests the method internally, and transforms the raw idea into an authorized tool. Finally, the fourth principle is cultural evolution. The organization builds a culture of responsible enablement, providing visible pathways for support so employees actively choose to disclose their methods. Combined together, these 4 principles create a powerful, self-sustaining engine where individual employee ingenuity safely fuels enterprise-wide intelligence. Returning to the operational floors, these previously hidden, isolated activities now seamlessly integrate with the official enterprise architecture. Practices that once operated in risky isolation are now visible, properly reviewed, protected by policy, and structurally improved by enterprise architects. Most importantly, these tested practices are scaled. A useful breakthrough discovered by a single employee is seamlessly reused across the entire organization. Competitive advantage in AI comes from structurally harnessing the daily micro-innovations of the entire workforce, going beyond the simple purchase of external tools. For the C-suite, the mandate is clear: Managing shadow AI is far too complex to be delegated solely to the cybersecurity team. SAMS requires coordinated, cross-functional ownership, combining the active alignment of business leadership, technology, data, legal, risk, and human resource. AI represents strategic intelligence generated by employees trying to perform their work more effectively. The ultimate leadership challenge is to govern this intelligence proportionately, protecting the enterprise while simultaneously scaling what creates genuine value. The Shadow AI Paradox and the Shadow AI Management System are original enterprise concepts presented by author Enamul Haque in The AI-Powered Enterprise, Reshaping Business as We Know It. Discover the book to explore the complete architecture for building an enterprise that can think, learn, adapt, and create value through intelligence.